Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. We're doing some Rumble in the Jungle. Why? It says require Summoner Smell Smite. That it's not gonna. Okay, I do have the Summoner Smell Smite. For a second there, I was worried. I don't know why we're doing Rumble in the Jungle. It does seem like it could be like kind of fun. I've got a Moo. I don't know how good or bad that's gonna be. I'm just thinking about the clear, and I just don't see it being as bad as it could be. Like flame spitter and like E. I know I get a shield as well. Actually, none of this seems bad at all. I guess we'll see how it goes. I mean, welcome to the channel, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking here. But yeah. If I had to recommend show for you, both a lot of parents and neglect and even a significant other. I remember one girl asking if it's bad for her to leave her boyfriend because all he does after work is play League. Minions have spawned. I guess, yeah. So, I mean, just for clarification's sake for YouTube, we have a new friend that came into the stream there and asked, does this game make angry people? And I think the answer is yes, but also no. But the thing is, like, I think it's also, that's something that could be applied to basically any game ever. For every, like, person that, like, neglects their friends or their partner or their, you know, parents or their relationships or their work or their, you know, whatever, for League of Legends, I think you could arguably say the same about somebody that plays, like, a lot of World of Warcraft, or, like, somebody that plays a lot of, like, RuneScape, or somebody that plays a lot of, you know, it's just like a Genshin Impact. I don't know, man. Honkai's Zenless Zone Zero. Wuthering Waves. It's just one of those things, right? For every, like, you know, you see people that, like, met in World of Warcraft and fell in love. For every, like, one relationship that is established in World of Warcraft, there's probably, like, 10 that have been ruined by it, so I don't know. Weirdly enough, Dead by Daylight is full of insanely toxic people. I believe that, yeah. I believe that. I occasionally get Dead by Daylight tweets on my timeline on Twitter. And it's either, usually, maybe that's just because that's the only thing I ever click on, it related to that particular community, is like either drama or like complaining. But maybe that's just like the silent, or not the silent, the loud minority, the vocal minority. See, I really don't hate the clear here. I'm not like looking healthy on the HP front here, but like it's not that bad. There's some damage going there. I just don't hate it. I'm a little bit like low on the HP front, which I don't appreciate, but I can see some sauce in there, for sure. It takes a whole team to win a game, but it only takes one person or team to ruin it. And then the blame game starts, especially because it takes investment and cohesion with random people. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, here's the issue, right? I understand that a lot of people take great insult and like random people not. I mean, to be fair, sometimes I get a little bit frustrated as well, and that's just the way that it is, right? It's literally variance, man. I mean, I play enough poker to understand the concept of variance, but like on a human level, humans don't process variance correctly. Like when it comes to variance, you can, in hindsight, look at it logically, right? You can be like, okay, like I'll use poker as an example, okay? Hold on, this looks okay. What the fuck are they doing? You right, darling? You're right, darling! Oi! Bosh! Bosh! Ooh! Okay, yeah, so I'll use poker as an example here, right? So like you could be like, I don't know, let's say you have pocket aces. Pre-flop, you all win. One other person all wins behind you, right? Or all wins after you. You maybe have like an 80% chance to win, which is great, but it also still means that 1 in 5 times you lose, right? So like, logically, you can be like, okay, that's fine. I have a good chance to win here, but when variance hits and you get sucked out, you get sucked off by like a random card screwing you over, like human beings don't really tend to process like those numbers well, you know? So instead of being like, well, that was the 1 in 5 times where I lose, you're like, God hates me. He fucking hates me. He wants me to die. I'm going to get knocked down by a Ford Wrangler Jeep in the parking lot of a Target. Like, it's just not... I don't know what it is about human beings, but we just don't work that way, you know? It's, and it's the same with League. Like, you can be like... I mean, there's like the statistic that 40% of the time you're going to lose no matter what you do. 40% of the time you're going to win no matter what you do. And there's only 20% of the time you're ever going to have any major impact in a game, and it's on you. Like, because that's just like the way that teams go. Obviously, if you're smurfing, you're going to win, right? I'm talking about, like, let's assume you're like at your elo, you're not winning every single game. You're just like trying your best, you know? But still, I don't know. Stop with the math, no more. What do you mean stop with the math? What did I do? I mean, I didn't even use like a... I don't even know if 80... I don't... Listen, I can't even remember off the top of my head if you all-in pre aces versus anything else, if that's even an 80% chance to win a hand, dude. I don't have a fucking clue, dude. Dude, Bomb Laden is knocking my fucking head off right now, dude. Get out of here. It's Bomb Laden, sorry. XCOM missing an... I mean, XCOM is actually bullshit, though. You can't convince me otherwise. The amount of times that I've been, like, 99% chance to fucking hit and miss completely is... I think the numbers are fudged in that one, right? But, yeah. So, like... It's very easy to... I can't believe we're talking about this, to be honest. This is such an ancient conversation. This is like... this conversation is old as League of Legends itself. But yeah, as I say, it's like super easy to be like, this game is fucked because all my teams are bad. But it's actually like, probably more to do with the fact that like, when your teams aren't bad, you like don't really notice that... They don't notice because you're winning. And our brains tend to pick out the bad things and focus on them a little bit more. I feel like you can't see that name on Twitch or YouTube. I mean, I don't know, it doesn't seem that bad to me. There we go, got equalizer now, let's go. It's as far as you go. I mean, is this worded? I mean, guys, new Squid Game's coming out on December 26th. It looks like it's exactly the same as the versus. Are we excited? What do we think? I'm coming in, by the way. Fuck that. Oh my god. Boom. That was a perfect ulti. Perfect Yasuo ulti. Dropped him straight on the equalizer, man. Ole mole. I'm making an error. I can actually tell I'm making an error because I know like Aatrox is like, what am I fucking doing? You know what? Hold on a minute. I'm thinking. Aatrox isn't either paying attention or doesn't have a care in the world here. Where is the Moo? I'm obviously worried. I'm really worried. What up? But I think I can. Either no one on the enemy team is paying attention. How did I get away with that, man? Aatrox didn't move for shit. Mumu's not there. He's on Dragon. I mean, is he on Dragon? Is he trading here? I don't have a fucking clue, dog. What's going on? Okay, he did more damage than I expected. He has a long sword. He just one-shot the fuck out of me. Give me that. Give me that. You know what? It was what it was. League is a skill-based gamble. So is poker. So, I don't know. Honestly, don't care. It's so true.
An ally has been slain.
Man, I just reset his gold value. You're welcome, Candy. Enjoy the extra money. Yeah, I think like I mean, it's just like it's a case of moderation, right? I suppose at the end of the day. But if you can handle losing, if you can derive fun even when you're not like winning, then you should have a great time in League of Legends, I think. Like it's so weird when you're like playing a game and like you don't want to surrender and your team get angry at you for not surrendering or whatever. And it's like they're like, how can you be having fun? How can you be having fun? We're losing. And it's like, well, I don't know, because like maybe the game state's in a funny place, or maybe their enemy or team are so hilariously fed that like there's actually comedy in how hard they're beating our ass. Like there's a million different reasons that you can have fun whilst not winning. Did I just smite him for no reason? You know what, man? I'm just passing through, actually. I've decided that I've made a bad idea. It's a bad idea. I'm gonna chill out on that one. I'm hella sweaty. Okay. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. I guess that's worded, huh? Big sniffer. Underground pisser. Top notch hoes get the most, not the lesser. Some just can't accept that someone is better or just had a better straw drawn. Yeah. What makes me mad is getting 4-1'd. 4-1'd in what game? Oh, and yeah, and surrender vote. Sorry, yeah. Apparently burned 350 carries. Huge news. Gym etiquette, bro. Wipe the seat down. Or don't. I got no wishes. I'm standing on a ward, right? I got you. I got you. It's a highly skilled game with 4 unknown variables being 4 complete strangers. You can't affect the game in almost any way. Single player games or sports are far more enjoyable and controlled because the only variable in question you know is can affect 100% yourself. I mean, depends what sport you're playing, I guess, right? Like if you're playing a team sport, like that is obviously there's like layers to that, right? But your teammates in like even professional football players can still have like their teammates fucking running it down, basically, right? Essentially. I don't even. Honestly, man, I don't know why you would barrier that, but like I respect it nonetheless. What time leaving? I mean, it's only 2, so like we got a lot of time. I guess like 5 p.m. It's probably when I'd be looking to maybe start boogieing, get dinner, and then go to the show. Fell in love with the girl with the rock show. She said what? And I told her that I didn't know. He had a plan, just not a good one. I've got no fucking idea what Jinx's escape plan could have possibly been in that situation, man. Did they run it down in LCS? I mean, I'm pretty sure LCS doesn't exist anymore, but like, they sure do, buddy. I can't remember, like, dude, do you know what league goes absolutely rotten, man? And it's like worth watching? Japanese league, dude. If you ever get a chance to watch, like, I can't remember, is it like LJL or some shit? I can't remember what one it is, right? But they are like not good, okay? And that's no disrespect. It's just that you're in a region where like league is not. I've had a lot of drunken conversations with quite a lot of Japanese people when I was in Tokyo, and I was like, you know, there's a boy called Hiroke that I ended up having a conversation with, and I remember being like, have you heard of League of Legends? They call it like Roru in Japan or whatever. They had like a big campaign, and the mascot was a cabbage roll, because like Roru. And I was like, do you know League of Legends? He was like, yes. Do you play League of Legends? No. Do you have friends that play League of Legends? Yes. Are your friends complete losers? Yes. Like every single person I spoke to was like, yeah, I know like one guy who plays League, but he's like a freak. No, you know, he's a weirdo. Like they're not really PC gamers, dude. I think maybe they're coming around to the way of the world a little bit, but it's still like kind of foreign territory They're big console guys. They may be the only people on earth that will actually listen to fucking music on their Switch, because honest to God, I don't know who that's for. Like, when Nintendo were like, oh, we're gonna release, like, imagine having an MP3 player that's the size of a cinder block in your backpack. You can listen to select music from certain Nintendo franchise games. Who be listening to that shit, man? I don't know. I don't want to rush food. That's fair. Whatever you want. Can we just talk a little bit about how you're cooking in this match? I haven't looked at my score. What am I going to see when I look up and right? Okay? 5-2. It's not that bad, man. I thought I was doing worse. That's not bad at all. They sell a clock for over $100. See, like, I don't have any issue with that, bizarrely, because, like, I have no interest in it. So I'm kind of just, like, let people be happy at a certain point. That was, like, the worst fucking ollie in my entire life. I'm not going to lie to you. I honestly, I just let people be happy. I think if they want, like, a chain chomp to wake them up in the morning, like, I'm not about to stand in the way of progress. Like, you could get, like, a million other things that would do that for cheaper, but some people are just Nintendo heads, and I respect it. That being said, though, like, you have to be, and this is no disrespect, because, like, you have to be some kind of fucking Nintendo show to be, like, instead of just listening to, like, just get, like, YouTube Premium, bro, or something, man, so you can listen to every Nintendo song's OST. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with listening to, like, game music when you're out and about, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But why the fuck are you listening to it on a Nintendo Switch, dog? I remember, like, I had a period of time where I had to listen to my music on a Nintendo DS, because my MP3 player in high school broke. And that shit felt like I was like fucking carrying crack in my pocket, man. I was like, if I get caught, people realize that I'm doing this, it's over for me, man. Imagine being like trying to change the song and you fucking whip out a Nintendo DS, you pull the stylus out and you're like, I think I'm going to put on Rise Against Give It All now, actually. You can't be caught with that shit, man. Imagine being at the damn bus station and you whip out a full-blown fucking Nintendo Switch, man. What are you doing? You're in high school listening to fucking Dr. Wily's theme from Mega Man X or something, man. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. But, like, just listen to it on your phone, man. You got way more choice. And it's way easier. I just don't know. They just be, like, making shit for the love of the game, though. Like, it's so crazy to me that, like, I mean, I think this is, like, the same with, like, Japanese companies in general. Japanese companies are, like, the worst at netcoding or any online game. They are seriously shit. And I don't want to hear your one niche topic, your one niche game. I would say that, like, Tekken were bad, but they've gotten way better. Street Fighter were ass, and they have gotten a lot better. But they're only just picking up this fucking idea that, like, people like to play games online. I don't know how the fuck they're only getting the memo now. It's crazy to me. Like, it's really every, like, half the fucking BlazBlue titles, like, all these games, these fighters, are just dead on arrival, because, like, it's like Japan has never heard of another country playing their games. It's insane to me, man. I think we can disengage here. Oh, David. Oh, kitten. You tried your best, bro. Show you is what it is. Oh, I got chummed the water. Wow. So excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. What did Edgewood do, mind me? Aatrox, he TP'd there. But yeah, Smash Brothers as well. I don't know if I don't think the new ones is bad, but like the ones before it, like Brawl, I remember being like really miserable to play online. But that's not like Nintendo fucking Wii U or some shit, man, you know. But like I think it's like the thing is that the games work great in Japan. It's just that like the rest of the world is like, what are you doing, you know? It's an issue. It's definitely an issue. Who are we up against here? We got a bit of healing. We got an Oblivion Orb. Let's play to help out. Any thoughts on the WoW train going on? Gotta join them. I would love to join OnlyFans if they would have me, but I don't know what the sign up process is. I guess I could ask Maddie and John because they're in that. But frankly, I've never. I mean, it's been a long time since I played Classic. In all honesty, I think I'm maybe late to the party, and I don't really know what I would bring to the table. Frankly, I've talked about this before, but my idea of hell is like a 50-man improv group where everybody's trying to be the funniest person in the room at the same time. Improv comedy already has a bit of a tenuous grasp on being good or not. There's only like a couple of people in my brain that can do it right, and honestly, like it very easily strays into cringe territory. It really depends on how much you commit to the bit. I'm not looking to be someone in the guild that's putting on a permanent Jamaican accent, being a troll, necessarily. I don't know what I'd be looking for, but I talked about this like the last time I streamed, and I still, unsurprisingly, I'm standing by my guns here, in that I think that like half of the I know that like the first rule of improv is yes and, but like I think also there's a time to not speak, and that is most of the time. No, I might. Oh, nah, it's not gonna kill. I don't think. But that's a flash out for an ulti. That's pretty solid. I mean, you could just roleplay an overly Scottish Tauren. Listen, my issue isn't necessarily with the roleplay part of things. My issue is like when you put 50 people, 50 streamers specifically, in a room, like in an area, and everyone is trying to crack jokes at the same time. You know, everybody wants to be the main character. I think that's because I've watched clips of OnlyFans events. And previous ones as well, and like Sodapop, and you can see him getting quite pissed off because people are not shutting the fuck up. Like nobody can hear a damn thing. Everybody is just talking at the same time, and there's something cool the worst thing is that there is good things happening, but it's just like in the minutia. It's like in the muck, man. You have to dig through the overstimulus of like 30 different voices to hear like the one actual person who's saying something funny, and it's like fucking nightmarish, man. It's nightmare. Just shut the fuck up, man. You're not funny, bro. Oh my god. I'm not saying like leave it to the professionals, but like for fuck's sake, man. And I get it, because like if you're at one of these OnlyFans events, there's a solid possibility there's like 40, 50, 60,000 people watching. So you gotta get your licks in. You gotta get like your jab in. But like, can I just be real with you, motherfuckers? Like, there's only room for one main character at a time here. Everybody should be allowed to get their 15 seconds, okay? But like, get in line, okay? Because like right now there's someone being funny. You're not it. Okay, you're not him. But then when that person's done being funny, okay, maybe there's a gap in the queue. Maybe you can slip in somewhere. But just shut the fuck up for now, okay? Because like this person is, you know, okay? Sorry, I don't mean get heated about it. I just love the bit, okay? I said this last time. I love the bit. I don't want to compromise the bit. I don't want to jeopardize the bit. I'm married to the bit, okay? I may have a dependency issue with the bit. I can't help it, man. I just fucking love the bit. Get the fuck out of here. The timing of silence. Silence is powerful, man. Like Zach Oyama, who's like part of like college, what was College Humor is now like Dropout. He is incredibly good at not chiming in at all, right? Like somebody will be doing something, doing an improv bit, and he will be completely fucking silent. Until he's not. He'll say like one thing. The one thing that he says is good. And it's funny. And it's great. Why can't we live on on those terms, okay? Why do we have to live on these other terms? Anyway, that was Rumble Jungle. What just happened to this game? I got no idea, man. Trick has some sick ultis. I'm gonna give it to him there. Why did they surrender? It felt like they were winning. We've issued a penalty. I got an S rank? I didn't really do anything. Oh my god, you made him leave. What the fuck happened, man? Oh, he was 1 in 7. Ah, they just surrendered because the guy left. Ah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Level 546. Aatrox's profile picture. Yeah, you were killing it in top lane, man. How very curious. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sorry I got a little bit heated at the end there, but you know how it is. I'll catch you all next time. Well, we will continue this conversation about the bit. I'll never stop talking about the bit. You can't make me. Anyway, see you next time. Subscribe, check out twitch.tv/RossBoomsocks, and give the video a like.